So now the man accused of murdering a couple in Arkansas while they were on a hike with their two young daughters, set to make his very first court appearance any moment. This comes now as disturbing new details emerge about these gruesome killings. And Brooke Taylor, she's on that and joins us live with more now from there. Brooke, good morning.
Hi, Bill. Good morning. State police are calling this a completely random attack, and they say that the parents spent their last moments alive saving and protecting their young little girls. I want to show you new arrest video here of 28-year-old Andrew James McGann. He's getting arrested mid-haircut at a barbershop in Arkansas after a 5-day manhunt. He's charged with murdering a couple on a hiking trail with their young daughters at Devil's Den State Park on Saturday afternoon. The victims here, Clinton and Kristen Brink, they were violently stabbed. Their 7- and 9-year-old daughters were unharmed, thankfully. State police say that Clinton was attacked first. Kristen then rushed those kids to safety, and then she returned to help her husband and was also killed. More than 500 tips led police to McGann. His DNA matched evidence at the scene, and he admitted to the killings, police say. The suspected murderer is an elementary school teacher, we've learned. He had worked in Texas and Oklahoma, and recently he moved to Arkansas to start a teaching job there. A former student's mother recognized him on the news and spoke to us.
That's when he opened up and told me that him and several other classmates had noticed Mr. McGann just being very touchy and weird with the girls in the class, that sometimes they would go out for recess and he would keep a girl back just one-on-one.
And Louisville ISD in Texas told parents that McGann was placed on leave. Quote, they did not find any evidence of inappropriate behavior with a student, but found his classroom management and professional judgment to be below the district's expectations. The elementary school teacher now could face the death penalty. We're waiting for him to see a judge and make that court appearance for the first time.
Okay. Bill. Watching for that also. Thanks, Brooke. Brooke Taylor, the latest on that this morning. Thank you, Aisha.
Okay, let's bring in Paul Mauro, Fox News contributor and retired NYPD inspector. Paul, good morning to you. If we can just put this mugshot up on the screen here, I think we all just need to take a minute just to take this in. This guy reminds me so much of Brian Kohberger, the eyes there, right? I mean, the haunting eyes, the look on his face. He looks sleep deprived, so maybe he's been up a couple of nights thinking about what he just did, allegedly. If you can help us get into his head, it's very interesting to me that he didn't kill the girls. The two girls are alive. So number one, what do you think happened there? And number two, could these girls have to testify one day in court?
Yeah, it's a good question. Let me take the latter. So yes is the answer, okay? In Arkansas, there's no age limit regarding something like that. The judge will make the assessment, interview the kids, and see if they are capable of doing it, if they're competent, if they can understand right from wrong, if they understand the gravity of the situation. What a traumatizing thing. And in that sense, what the Arkansas legislators have recognized is that in an instance like this, the kids can testify remotely, so they're not in the room with the perpetrator himself. So that could come to pass, but there is a mountain of other evidence against this guy, including, according to the reporting, that he confessed. So you have a potential confession. They've already apparently got a DNA match. They caught him so quickly afterwards. He goes and gets a haircut. My gut tells me they probably got victim blood off of him because this was a stabbing. Wow. So it was likely going to be not a very clean scene. And the big question becomes now to your first question, which is the motive. Was he trying to get the kids in light of the past history that he seems to have in the schools? The law enforcement there is cutting against that for now, but otherwise it's really, really difficult to see, as we were talking about, who goes and hides in the woods to do a robbery. Yeah. So that doesn't feel like the motive.
I agree with you. Here's the governor from last hour, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, down in Arkansas. Watch here.
He was in Texas and then Oklahoma and then just recently moved to Arkansas. We're thankful that at no time had he actually stepped foot into the classroom and hadn't yet started, and has been arrested now and was not in the classroom here in our state, but something that we're certainly looking into to prevent and make sure it can't happen.
So we've got our cameras down there in Arkansas, and when we see the suspect, we'll share that with our viewers. Meanwhile, yesterday, you went to the funeral of Dider Islam up in the Bronx. Mamdani was there. He wants to be mayor. A few others were there. What did you see as we roll your video that you shot on your phone there, Paul?
Well, you know, one of the things that was interesting, if we want to pick out a salient point in terms of the context in Mamdani, is the fact that when Mayor Adams spoke, and he spoke quite eloquently, I have to say, you could see, you know, even in the press conference, in the aftermath of this thing, you could see that the mayor was quite shaken and felt this, you know. I mean, you know, whether you voted for him or not, irrespective, he's a cop, he felt it. All right. He also, though, made a very pointed statement right at the beginning of his remarks and said, I want to thank the SRG unit for going in as fast as they did to clear that building, which is all accurate.
SRG stands for?
Strategic Response Group, and that is the unit that Mamdani is on record as saying he's got to get rid of it. Just for context, so we all understand, the reason he wants that out of there is because they're the ones who go to the protests. They're trained to handle that stuff professionally. And it gets into the rice bowl, for lack of a better term, of the protesters who have this cycle going where they go to protests, they act up, the units come to try to keep them out of the road, not attacking other people, not getting in the way, and then they sue, the city settles, which under de Blasio they settled almost instantaneously, and those settlements fund further protest activities. It's a vicious circle, it goes on. They hate SRG.
Yeah. How did the NYPD respond to Mamdani's presence there?
They were respectful. At a thing like this, everybody is going to be respectful. This is not about politics. Look, we're a day after. We're trying to do some context. But in terms of the event itself, this is one of those situations where the NYPD really shows its colors, in my estimation. They have the ceremonial unit, which is one of, I think, the first in the country. They kind of set the blueprint. They have a special unit. They do other work, but when something like this happens, they mobilize these guys. They come together. The men and women of ceremonial choreograph all of this, so it's done with proper solemnity to make sure that the gravity of the situation is imparted. That's important for the public, that's important for the city, but it's also important for the NYPD to feel like one of their fallen is accorded the proper respect.
It's important for the family. I mean, I hate this for his wife and kids,
of course
that the politics is just drowning out.
And that's one of the things they do, is they're the glue between the city. They are the liaison with the family, so that the family always knows, okay, any questions they have people to turn to. They can tell them this is how it's going to go.
Thank you, Paul.
Good to see you.
And we know Frank Siller, Tunnel to Tower, is going to be there for the family.
Great man.
The widow and the two
He's a good man.
young children he leaves behind. Thank you, Paul.